What is going on, guys? It's Star492 here. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe and turn on bell notification. Be part of the future channel. Be the first one. Drop a like within 5 seconds. If not, you lose all your friends tomorrow morning. You don't want to willing to risk it for the biscuit. You already know what it is. And also, you guys didn't know I have a creator code. Please use the creator code in the item shop. It is capital YT-Cyberhorn92. All capital, no spaces. Please use it. It will help me and the channel as well. Today's video, we're going to be reacting to the richest 10 reasons the Megalodon could be alive. You guys don't know what's a Megalodon? Megalodon is a shark. A biggest shark like you usually see in movies. But even bigger, like 60 foot and 5 tons. So yeah, it has 10 minutes and 31 seconds. Let's react to the Megalodon that still could exist during this day. It's been a million years, but I feel like it could be under the ocean. About 80% of the ocean are not discovered yet. So yeah, let's get to the video, you guys.
We've done plenty of videos debunking the theory that the Megalodon still exists. But what if evidence to the contrary really does mean that the Meg is still lurking in our waters? It may seem a little fishy at first, but think about it. 80% of the world's oceans are unexplored.
That's true, that's true.
There have been unexplainable sightings of giant sharks in these vast waters, and we have found Megalodon teeth that date back only thousands of years instead of millions.
Yeah, those ones are really rare to find, and it's pretty cool to find them in person as well.
Finding one of these prehistoric sharks would be momentous and earn the discoverer millions.
But looking at that thing, that looked kind of scary. A big, gigantic shark swimming around.
Let's put skepticism aside for a moment and look at the reasons that the Megalodon might still be out there. Scientists believe that the biggest Megalodons could have been longer than 60 feet or 18 meters. And
oh my gosh, that's a lot. 60 feet plus 18 meters? Holy meters.
Weighed as much as 50 tons. That's about 5 times heavier than a T-Rex.
I'm surprised it's even like stronger than a T-Rex. Holy.
Earliest Megalodon fossils date to 20 million years ago, with scientists believing that these monstrous
20 million years ago. Yeah, that's a long time. Very long time.
Sharks ruled our oceans for at least 13 million years. But if the Meg is still out there
yeah, it looks so scary. Look at the fins.
Today, where could it be hiding? The lack of any verified Megalodon sightings might actually be a clue as to where these giant prehistoric sharks are hiding out. Scientists believe the Megalodon was a fan of warm coastal waters millions of years ago. But evolution...
Wow, that's something new. I didn't know about that.
...could have sent the Meg into much cooler depths of the ocean. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean, and it's
that's also interesting. I didn't know about that too. I'm learning something new. Let's go.
Actually teeming with strange life forms, like the elusive giant squid. The trench is about 11,034 meters deep, or
yeah, squids are very, very scary.
36,201 feet, which is almost 7 miles. There are plenty of adapted marine life down there that the Megalodon could feed on, but exploring the trench is extremely difficult and expensive. To get anywhere...
That's true. A lot of technology have been improving a lot, and it took a while to make those, and I would probably say scientists do have the money, but they probably don't want to spend as much. They will probably want to figure something out eventually.
Near the bottom of the trench, explorers and researchers need submarines worth millions of dollars complete with high-tech equipment. Most ocean explorers and underwater vehicles are unable to reach depths of more than 7,000 feet, leaving half...
Dang, 7,000 feet? That's crazy.
...of the trench unexplored. Because it's so costly to go deeper, many parts of the trench have yet to be examined. But if you're a curious Megalodon hunter or just someone who loves trenches, you could always try a little Megalodon discovery mission of your own.
Look at that guy's face. He said, oh man, where's that gigantic shark? I need that.
For $750,000 per person.
$750,000 per person? Oh my gosh. Holy, that's almost $1 million.
This businessman, Victor Vescovo, will take guests down 35,843 feet in limiting factor. His $37 million Triton 36...
This guy's probably making tons of bank because $75,000. You make your money back real quick. Holy, who have that kind of money besides celebrities?
6002 submarine. With costs like this, it's not really surprising that the Megalodon or other giant sea creatures could be lurking deep in the ocean just out of humanity's reach. Since what's unseen isn't the best evidence to prove something exists, let's look at the fossils. Or more specifically, the
Those fossils look really cool with those teeth.
teeth. Many of the known fossilized megalodon teeth came from Shark Tooth Hill near Bakersfield, California. People can dig up huge shark teeth here, ranging from a couple of inches to over 6 inches. And they fetch a pretty good price if you find a nice one. High-quality 5-inch megalodon teeth run between $250 and $500 or more.
Oh my gosh, really? That's fascinating.
Larger teeth of 6 inches or more go for about $300 if they're beat up looking, or for more than $800 if they're pretty good.
Yeah, it's crazy to find these legendary teeth as well. Well, at least the cool thing, if you guys have time, since summer's still a thing, try to find those teeth, make some moolah, you know?
Quality. Some have even claimed to make as much as $10,000
What?
from a
$10,000? What?
single meg tooth. But besides being an expensive collector's item, megalodon teeth have been
this guy have a lot of collections. Holy.
source of some controversy. Plenty of teeth have been found, but there's one particular toothy discovery that has baffled scientists. In 1875, the HMS Challenger was dredging up a seabed near Tahiti when it pulled up a pair of megalodon teeth. Over the years, dating of these teeth
That's
has
fascinating.
shown results ranging.
Yeah, that's why I usually not like to swim, because usually there's shark and that kind of stuff. Some people risk it, but thank goodness I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Ranging from 10 to 15,000 years old. That's a far cry from 1.5 million years
Looking at that shark, oh my god, very scary.
ago when the megalodon supposedly went extinct. While some believe this dating must be wrong, others insist that it's accurate.
Yeah, that's true. Scientists could be right, sometimes wrong. I feel like it's a possibility that the Megalodon, the shark, could be under the ocean, but we don't know that for a fact, but never know. Never know.
And that it means that the megalodon was in our
Hey, that's Tifu Breyer, Turner Breyer. I just know it's that.
oceans a lot more recently than we think, and that it could still be there today. Seeing is believing, so of course the most passionate megalodon believers are those who have claimed to have seen huge sharks unlike anything they thought existed. Sightings of some very large sharks have never been properly explained, but we don't have much proof of these sightings either. Still, if you're going to take the fishermen at their word, there's evidence that at least some form of mega shark is out there. Naturalists
Mega shark. That's interesting. I believe that's probably the second biggest one, probably.
David Stead, author of the book Sharks and Rays of Australian Seas, wrote about a group of fishermen in New Zealand who saw, quote, an immense shark of almost unbelievable proportions, end quote, in 1980.
Fascinating.
These men refused to go to sea to their regular fishing grounds because they were too
gosh, looking at the shadow, oh my lord.
afraid of this gigantic shark, which Stead and others have since said could have been a megalodon. Stories
If
of
it
fishermen
was a Megalodon, the Megalodon probably would jump in and eat those fishermen.
scared to go to sea after seeing giant sharks over 40 feet long have been passed down for centuries in different areas of the world. While the whale shark is known to get as long as 60 feet or 18 meters, many who have seen these giant creatures insist it wasn't any shark that they've ever heard of. The giant sharks from these sightings haven't been caught or explained, so we can't quite rule out the possibility that there are potential megalodon occasionally terrorizing fishermen.
Wow.
One of the biggest legends of the megalodon comes from the
fishermen literally risk their lives to catch fish or try to find these sharks, because you never know, because it can be like change your life so much, but like putting yourself on risk as well, no matter what.
Sea of Cortez, also known as the Gulf of California. Fishermen in the area have long reported seeing extremely large sharks that locals refer to as a creature known as the Black Demon. In July of 2008,
Black Demon. Then there were like a Megalodon, or that's for like another different kind of shark, but bigger? Never know.
fisherman Eric Mack's boat was struck by a huge shark. The tail rose 5 feet out of the water, and he claimed its body looked over 60 feet long. This matches with many other black demon sightings in the area, which all describe seeing a giant shark or sea creature over 60 feet long. While we
That's crazy.
may have never caught a megalodon or seen one up close, there are some videos that are not doctored and have no clear explanation, like this one. On November 20th, 2012,
Yeah, I've seen that clip before. Since 2012, that's a long time ago.
the Brazilian Coast Guard had some terrifying company
Oh
during
my
a rescue
god!
operation.
You
They
guys
managed
saw
to
it in
get
the
a video
shadow?
of a giant 60-foot shark swimming just alongside them.
Oh my god, that fisherman is so lucky.
You can see the shadow moving in the water on the right. The footage has been examined and is genuine, though no one has been able to accurately explain what species of giant shark decided to make itself known to the Coast Guard. With no better options, many have chosen to believe this is the elusive Megalodon. Let us know in the comments
That is very, very scary. I just saw that shadow. I'm just like mind blown.
section down below if you think this shark is the Megalodon or some other giant sea creature. For the Megalodon,
If it was a different sea creature, it would not move that fast. It's possible, but I feel like it's a shark. It's like going like a very paced distance, like regular sharks.
to exist, scientists would have to be wrong about them going extinct over 1 million years ago. This wouldn't be totally out of character, since scientists have been wrong before about prehistoric sea creatures.
That's true. Scientists can be wrong. Most of the time, their accuracy is right, but no one cannot be perfect in life, you know?
Creatures being extinct. Some examples of prehistoric creatures once thought long gone that still inhabit our waters are the coelacanth, a 360 million-year-old species, the frilled shark, which is 80 million
Yup, that's true. They found those.
years old, and the unique-looking nautilus, which is a whopping 500
That's
million
crazy.
years old.
These creatures are still alive too today.
As for whether or not the Megalodon could still be hiding, we can look to another elusive creature, the giant squid. The largest ever caught.
That looks so scary. The colors too. Oh my lord.
Was almost 43 feet or 13 meters long.
Almost 43 feet. Holy.
And may have weighed nearly a ton. However,
ton?
it's estimated
Oh my
that giant
gosh.
squid could be as much as 60 feet long. If these giant creatures can hide in our ocean, a large living specimen of a giant squid has yet to be caught, then it's possible that there could be an undiscovered giant shark out there
That
too.
is
If
true. I would agree with that.
someone finally does manage to discover the Megalodon, then they would make millions for the specimen and from documenting their journey.
Oh
The
my
Megalodon-
god, that's crazy. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys were trying to find a Megalodon risking your life, but if so, literally would change your life and you will be known for it as well.
Show brought in record ratings for Discovery, with 4.8 million viewers tuning in. In 2013, it was the highest rated and most watched Shark Week episode of all time. A documentary proving the actual existence of the Meg could easily make the Explorer $500,000 to $1 million in profits, if not more.
That's a
Plus,
lot
a
of
real
money.
Megalodon specimen would be a huge tourist magnet, especially if it was alive. A simple reef shark makes about 1.9 million US dollars for the tourism industry in Palau over its lifetime. If a Meg was captured and contained, it would easily make whatever museum, aquarium, or town it's in millions of dollars in tourism every year. We definitely line up to see it, and you can let us know in the comments
if it was an
if you
aquarium, I would definitely go for sure.
would too. There are a few big questions that still need to be answered. If the Megalodon really is out there with these other prehistoric creatures, why hasn't one washed up on shore, and what have they been eating? With its large serrated teeth, the Megalodon would have eaten whales, large fish, and probably other sharks. If you're
really?
that big, you need to eat a lot of food.
That's
So
true.
large prey is required. This could possibly explain why so few giant squid are seen. They've become Megalodon food. It may
Yep.
also explain how some large sharks and whales have washed ashore with curious bite wounds that seem like they were taken down by another, even bigger shark. Scientists believe that competition for food was actually what drove the Meg to extinction, and it was all due to their smaller, faster cousin, the great white. But
The
if
great
the Megalodon
white.
adapted to eating deep-sea fish, then it might be hard for us to find evidence of its habitat or feeding practices. As for us not seeing any Megalodons
Dang,
washing up
look
on
at their
beaches,
teeth. Holy, the eyes too.
that could be due to them not having tons of natural predators and to them being located in the deepest parts of our oceans. Most videos of supposed Megalodons washing up on shore are either fake or inconclusive. The truth is, if the Megalodon is still out there, we don't know
If the Megalodon was out there, I would be very scared. Like, I would never go on boat or tour, to be honest.
much about what it could be like today if it adapted to deeper, colder water. then it could look
Dang,
like
how
a much
fast it
different
can go. Holy.
shark than what scientists believe it did over
That is
1.5
scary looking picture. Oh my lord.
million years ago. While we can easily find reasons as to why a Meg hasn't washed ashore or been properly filmed, we can never know until we find a real-life specimen whether or not these legendary sharks are still out there. Are all these fishermen who have seen giant sharks crazy? Are they making it up? Or are there definitely giant sharks out there? Either way, it sure is
We
fun
never
and
know.
terrible.
The person would find out is probably the fisherman telling the truth or not. I feel like it's a very possibility finding those creatures, the squid, those other two creatures out there.
Terrifying to think that deep within our oceans there may lurk a shark like no other, bigger than whales and boats, that
Yup.
just doesn't want to be found.
Yup, that's true. The mystery from the ocean. 80% are not discovered. That's all. Alright, you guys, that's all the video, you guys. Let me know, you guys, what you guys think of the video. You guys think there's still Megalodon, the gigantic shark, out there, or not really? Let me know. I want to hear you guys. And this is everyone. 92 is signing out.